Rachel, owner and artist at Stella Rose Boutique here in Greenville, Tennessee. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for me and mash that notifications bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. This video is part of the Jami Vintage collaboration, so make sure you check below in my description box for all the links of everybody that's participating in this collab. Well, I usually get videos out once a week, but this month of April has just been awful. So I'm hoping new month in May, let's start over and start getting back to the once a week. And my goal is twice a week to provide you with some great content. Anyhow, I don't know what I'm going to make yet for this. I'm in my shop now at the actual shop location, and I'm going to head home to my shop in the basement and let's see what I can figure out I'm going to make with the wood and stuff I've got down there. So let's go. I decided I was going to make some lanterns and some book stacks out of wood. The lanterns out of the pine that you see here, and the book stacks out of the bed rail that was left over. I first decided it was going to be a 10-inch square bottom and top piece, so I ran it through my table saw first to make sure I had everything set so it was a perfectly square bottom and top all the way around. After I was done cutting the 10-inch squares, I cut 5-inch squares to go on the very top as part of the decorative piece. Then I cut the little leg posts out. When I cut something like this and there's multiples that need to be the same length, I use the initial piece that I cut as measurement for all the other subsequent pieces so they're the same. Then I took it to my belt sander and made sure that there was no wood splinters or rough spots on all the pieces. I then went to a bed that I had and the legs on it, and I cut the ends of the legs off here. And I used that as my finial. See here, I'm stapling it to that little 5-inch piece right here, and then I put it on the top. I needed my son to help me because the balance with the one leg on there at first, it wouldn't hold. So he came down to help me hold the piece together as I was gluing it and using my brad nailer to secure the pieces. Here I'm putting the feet on at the bottom of them, and then I flip it over, brad nail the top, and I add the finial to the top and secure it on. Here they are, all done. Before the finial was added, I cut one at 15 inches and one at 20 inches for the posts. I brought them in and I gave them a good coat of DIY white Swan. After I let the paint dry, and I did use my heat gun to speed it up, I used 320 on my cordless orbital sander to distress it. I then sealed it with Sweet Pickens top coat because I wanted a super flat look to it like wax gives, but I wanted the extra durability of a top coat on there. I did dry it with the heat gun in between both layers. I then decided I was going to make some book stacks and some little signs with some individual stacking letters and a little welcome sign. Stay tuned to the end. I had an epic fail with the Cricut, and I need you all's help because I don't know how to use this, and I definitely don't know how to put them on. So any advice you guys can give would be great. I had these pickets left over. They were picked out from the dump attached to a little fence, and I originally had it painted for Christmas, and I didn't use it. So I decided to mix a little bit of Marquee with Kissing Booth to get that watermelon colored pink, and then I blended the bottom with mint chip all the way to Monet's Garden and a little bit of blending in between, as you guys can see, and I've got the Rhine. Then I added with Little Black Dress some seeds that went all the way up. I then gave it 2 coats of the Sweet Pickens top coat. I love the flat look. Then I got out my farmhand stamp, which was brand new to me. I had not used it yet. So I got a 320 out sandpaper and I sanded it down lightly. You need to do this the first time and only the first time you use them because it gives the medium some tooth to stick to. Then I spaced out my welcome letters the way I wanted them. And then I took out my mounting board, which I give free with every stamp order. And then I pushed them down on there so they would lift back up. And then I flipped them over and I inked them up with my black ink from IOD. And I stamped my watermelon sign. When I was all done stamping, I used my heat gun to dry the ink. And then I gave it 2 coats of the Sweet Pickens top coat over the top to seal that all in. And my little watermelon tabletop welcome sign was all done. I then got out my cutting boards that I've had from Jami for a little while. I've got a chicken, pig, sheep, and a cow. And I needed to get these sanded up and sealed up for my shop. So I took a 320 grit sandpaper to my orbital sander and I made sure that everything was all smooth. Then I got out my natural hemp oil from Sweet Pickens Milk Paint. This is bio-certified food safe. And I sealed these up. Look how beautiful they are. And then I got the scrap wood out, and instead of throwing it out, I decided I was going to make little signs with it. And then I used the bed rails from the beds that I cut up for different things and repurposed that into book stacks. See? But after I painted it with DIY paint, and then I gave it 2 good coats of Sweet Pickens top coat. It is a very flat top coat. Then I let it dry for 48 hours before I put the letters on. My daughter cut them with her Cricut machine and put it on this transfer paper. But watch, if you guys know what you're doing, please help me and tell me. I would love to get one of these machines because I think they're really neat and very versatile. But if I can't even get the letters off, I don't see the point in me getting one because I'll ruin it. So any help would be great. See? It either didn't stick or they tore when I was trying to take them off, or it stuck too well and the paint came off with it. See? That one didn't stick on the one, then it stuck too well on the other one, tore coming off. That one worked, and then this one, all the paint came off. So any help that you guys can give me, I am so grateful for. All the paint and products used in today's video can be found online at stellaroseboutique.co or in my shop at 524 Justis Drive in Greenville, Tennessee. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and mash that notifications bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you would share this out with any of your friends or family that enjoy content like this, that helps grow my channel. As soon as we hit 750 subscribers, we'll have another thank you giveaway, just like we did at the 500 subscribers. If any of you guys are able to help me with any advice with that Cricut and the letters, that would be great. Don't forget, this is part of the Jami Ray Vintage Collab today, and you can check the link in the description for all the people in it. Thanks for watching. Bye.